Let's take a moment and go back 90 years when two men with little money, a strong work ethic, and a lot of ambition started a chemical company, a company called Hydrite.
So all of this began in 1929. It was my grandfather and his partners, and they had a vision. And that vision really started here in the heartland. And here in the heartland, there are tremendous values. And the values that framed Hydrite back then are the values that still exist at Hydrite today.
There are some things that will never change.
R.C. Honkamp talked frequently about the importance of the employees, they being Hydrite's greatest asset. And he didn't just talk about it, he lived it out. And when R.C. Honkamp first started in it years ago, the distribution business, for example, didn't exist. They created it. They negotiated agreements with major chemical companies back then that enabled them to resell product, which ultimately fueled the company's existence and success. It's entrepreneurship done well. I think that character, certainly it's lived on with John and Paul and will continue into the third generation, is an asset of the company that's not talked about enough.
Success indeed has been fun.
I mean, just some great pictures.
Paul, this has always been one of my favorite pictures.
Mine too.
Because this is the first rail car they ever received. And there's our father as his partner Wayne Thompson. And what I marvel about is they're both not 30 years old yet.
Right.
They're in their late 20s.
Yeah.
And they started this with literally not a whole lot. They had to borrow and they took a risk.
One of the real milestones of the last 20 years has been our emphasis and growth in the manufacturing sector. This has allowed us to bring more to our customers to serve their needs better and has brought us outside of the Midwest in locations in California as well as Texas. We have over 1,000 employees today, which are located in 25 different states. One of the other milestones at Hydrite within recent years is that we have started to serve the agricultural business. It's with a lot of pride that we have done that because those are the upper Midwest states where we started, and it's a very exciting business for us. 20 years ago, our sales were $180 million. Today, those sales will exceed $700 million. One of the things we're most proud about here at Hydrite Chemical Company is our 90th anniversary. This is something that we certainly couldn't have imagined years ago. We can only thank our dedicated employees and our customers for having us reach that milestone. A big thank you to everybody.
Our father would be very proud of the different avenues that we've gotten into and how it's diversified since what he started. And it goes back to that curiosity that he had, and hopefully we're continuing with that curiosity. What can we do next?
But certainly my grandfather was an entrepreneur. He was a visionary. He took something a long time ago in a very, very tough time and had a tremendous amount of perseverance. It took a lot of courage, and he really laid a foundation for who we are today.
As far as working here historically and long-term, it's a sense of security, knowing that it's been around as long as it's been around, and the way things are looking, it's going to be around for a long time to come.
And that is our story. Hydrite, family-owned, privately held since 1929.